Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And in honor of Kobe, I thought I'd do like my top Kobe's in his entire line. And I wonder what they're gonna do with his entire line. Obviously the Kobe AD NXT, the Fast Fit, it's been out for a while, so that has me thinking they've already designed a new shoe. Because the process of making a shoe takes like a year, so they design it, they develop it, they have samples, they gotta test that, and all that happens while a new shoe releases. So I'm sure they already have a new Kobe shoe probably done, but I wonder if they're gonna release that. And if they do, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should they release a new one or should they not? But of course, we always have something to look forward to because hopefully Nike keeps pro-troing, I guess, Kobe's shoes, which would be awesome. And of course, this is all my opinion. Tell us what your top 5 would be and also your worst 3 down in the comment section below. But let's get it started off with number 6, and that would actually be the Kobe 6 for me. And the Kobe 6 is super nice. I have the Fade to Black edition. And the traction is super nice, also very durable. The cushion is something that I think they could improve on. I believe it's just fine on. It's pretty stiff, not a lot of crazy compression or anything. And then there's a zoom in the heel, which doesn't really feel too nice. The material isn't bad. I mean, it's pretty stiff. It doesn't get as soft as, I guess, a mesh would or a knit. But that's like most of his old school shoes. And so, yeah, that's why the Kobe 6 is my number 6. I know a lot of people are gonna say, dude, the Kobe 6 is like the best in his line. It's just, I have some other ones that I think are better in my opinion. So this is number 6 for me. My number 5 would have to be the Kobe 11, and I have like kind of 3 versions. So of course there is the Flyknit version, which is probably my least favorite. Because, I mean, the Flyknit is cool, it looks dope. And of course, they had the TPU strands embedded into the actual Flyknit, which was cool. But the fit to me, versus the EM, was a lot roomier. And it just didn't fit my foot as well. And then besides that, the cushion was not as good. Like this Lunarlon insert was really thin in the forefoot. And I guess the heel zoom was nice though. But the overall like impact protection was very bad, especially in the forefoot. So I didn't really like the Kobe 11 too much versus, I guess, this is the ID that I did. And I remember I got it for like 110, 120 bucks because it was on sale. It was insane because Nike put like all of their Nike IDs on sale at that time. And of course, if you guys want to see, I got the full length zoom unit. Boom. And that feels much better than the super thin Lunarlon insert in the regular 11. But out of these, I would have to say the EM is my favorite. The mesh material is not durable at all. Like all of my pairs, besides I guess this one, there's a tear here. And that happened to me, it happened to Donny Boy. But it just fits my foot better. It's more snug in the toe area. I would say it's a little bit lighter. Let's actually check the weight. So 10.19 for the EM and 11.92. Yeah, so that's basically like 2 ounces lighter for the EM. And then the drop-in Lunarlon midsole is actually a little bit thicker, so it feels a little bit better for impact protection than the regular 11. So that's why I like the EM a little bit better. I don't know, what do you guys think looks better? I feel like I might even like the EM better as far as aesthetics go, but you know, that's just me. Next, my number 4 would have to be the Kobe 9. And the Kobe 9 is incredible, probably one of the best tractions ever. I mean, this traction, it looks weird. This traction is weird. Look at that. That's a weird looking traction, but incredible bite. You guys already know. I didn't really like the high as much because personally I don't like highs. I like to feel low, but that's just me. A few things I didn't like about the 9 is this part. So it's literally just plastic and rubber. It makes it feel very boot-like, very clunky in the heel, as well as the Lunarlon midsole, or I guess drop-in Lunarlon midsole. It's very nice at first, but then it bottoms out very quickly, and the impact protection starts to get really bad. So that's also another thing. I never tried the Flyknit low. I've only tried the EM and I guess the Flyknit high, and I'd have to say I like the EM a little bit better. So there's that. But these two are very close. The 11 and 9, they're both like really nice. My next shoe would have to be the Kobe 5 Protro. I would have to say the Protro is a lot better than the regular 5 because the cushion is a lot better, and that's probably the only reason. This full length cushion line is very soft. It feels incredible. The traction on dust isn't incredible though, which kind of sucks. And then the material isn't bad. I mean, this fused material gets pretty soft. It conforms to your foot pretty well. It's also very supportive and thin. So overall, the Kobe 5 Protro is very nice. And then my number 2 would have to be the Kobe 8. The Kobe 8 would definitely be number 1 if the cushion was not trash. And one thing I did in my Kobe 8, like this colorway, I put this full length zoom unit underneath, or it already comes with it. It's a Nike ID one, and that improves the cushion a lot. And with this setup, I would put the Kobe 8 definitely at my number 1 spot, but it doesn't come like that. So the cushion is just so bad. It's a full length Lunan, and I think it might even be thinner than the Kobe 9. And it bottoms out very, very fast. Impact protection is really, really bad. Traction is incredible. It's probably one of the best besides, I guess, the 9. And a super, super light shoe. This shoe weighs in at, I think, even like 9 ounces. With the zoom insert, yeah, 9.88 ounces. Checking my other Kobe 8 with no zoom insert, I think this is like 8 ounces. Yeah, 8.4 ounces, which is insane. Super minimal, super light. I love playing this shoe. It's just the cushion that gets me. So there's that. And surprisingly, my number 1 is the Kobe 4 Pro Tro. So for me, I mean, Donny Boy tried the translucent outsole and he said that wasn't very good on dust. But I have the solid rubber outsole and it was pretty good on dust. Very, very nice bite. The cushion also is very nice. You know, compared to the 8, compared to the 9 and the 11, it's really, really good. And impact protection is never really bad. Materials, of course, is something that I would prefer maybe, I guess, in the 8 with this EM material, or in the 9 with the Flyknit, or the EM in the 11. But it's not bad, especially in this color. You have a suede. It gets pretty soft. It's really supportive. And I guess it's overall pretty thin as well. And one thing I really like about the 4 compared to like all these other ones is that the tongue is very well padded, as well as the ankle area being very well padded. I mean, I guess the 11 kind of replicates that as well, but it's definitely something like, you know, in the 8, there is just really, really light. I think Kobe just wanted something super light in the 8s. So yeah, overall this is probably the best, most well-rounded shoe in this entire line, because, you know, cushion's missing here. I guess the material is just, I don't really like as much as the other ones. The 9 cushion's missing, and I don't like the clunk in this one. Don't get me wrong, I love playing in all of these, but like I said, the 4 is probably one of the most well-rounded shoes. And then let's go over some of my least favorites. So I only have 2, and the first one is the AD Exodus. I mean, it's not a horrible shoe, it's not a bad shoe, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, out of all of these other ones, it definitely doesn't compare, especially with this shit mesh that they use, which I was very, very disappointed about. I just don't like it as much. The material feels pretty crappy on foot. The cushion is pretty nice, and again, the traction also isn't super nice. Like on a clean court it's really good, but on dust it just never got good. So that's just my experience with this. And then my least favorite Kobe in this entire line is probably the AD Mid. Traction is horrendous on dust, especially with this translucent colorway. And then of course I had to get another colorway, try out the solid rubber outsole, and this one was way better. So I mean, if you got the solid rubber outsole, then the AD Mid was not bad, I guess. And the cushion is really nice though. The cushion, I don't remember what the foam was, but it's a really soft cushion. There's a lot of compression in it. But the fit was horrible. Like usually, like all of these Kobe's, or most of the Kobe's, fit my foot really, really well. But look at this. Like, look at how much toe space, their toe room there is. Look at that. Like, the fit was horrible for me. I don't like this mid-cut either, like really at all, because, I mean, mid-cuts, they kind of suck. Personally, I would just be like, you know, either have a low or a high. High, you get maximum ankle support. Low, you don't get any, obviously. But, you know, if it's a low wide base, you're laterally stable and all that. A mid, you don't really get crazy good ankle protection, but also it doesn't give you as much freedom as a low. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like that. And then the materials are probably the crappiest, I guess, besides the shit mesh on the Kobe that's ever been made. It's just this really crappy felt suede material, and it doesn't feel great. And yeah, so the 80 mid is probably my least favorite. The 10 will have to be in there somewhere as well for me. The traction is really good on a clean court, super nice bite, but then it picks up dust, and it's not as good on dust as the other performers. And then the cushion is not very nice. And then the materials also weren't very nice either. It's pretty stiff, it feels kind of glued down, and never really gets like super soft. Also, another thing that really sucked about this shoe for me is this carbon fiber clip. Whenever I play in it, it always kills my pinky toe. And no matter, like, if I keep playing in it, my foot kind of like adjusts to it, and it like kind of ignores the pain. But then if I don't play in it for like a week or two or something, and then I go back to playing in it, it's right away, there's pain here. So that's also another reason I don't really like playing the 10s. But aesthetically, I really like them. These three are probably like my least favorite in this line. But that's just me. Again, tell us what your top 5 favorites are, and I guess your 3 least favorite down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.